You are in control of your day, you're in control of your summer, and you are in control of your life. Let's elevate, let's get it. Happy Throwdown Thursday. Go get after it today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good day. All right, so guys, going over some NZ stuff on our revenue tiers. We got a new man on top, and it's not Logan, it's not Bryce. Anthony Wiley is at the top of the leaderboards in the division so far this week. Will Anthony hold the top spot, or will Bryce and Logan reclaim their spot at 1 and 2? Stay tuned on NZ. Mount Everest. I almost forgot that tier. No, but for real, guys, super cool. So a lot of people have asked me how you get the polo, the hats that are going to be coming out here soon, and how you get points for Elevate tiers. I hope that's been really, really clear, and I've sent that picture a million times, so you should be able to see what it is. But win your throwdowns. If you win your throwdowns, you get points. If you move up a revenue tier, you get points. If you win your revenue tier, you get points. So focus on those things. If you have a PR day, if the team has a PR day, if you have a PR week, and if your team has a PR week, those are the main things you will be getting incentives or Elevate points from. Okay, so some really close matches on there. So make sure you guys are going and checking in NZ on where you rank in your revenue tiers with Everest, Denali, Kilimanjaro, and Mount Fuji. Okay, fun little competition that happens every single week. It's different every single week, and compete against people who are in your same tier every single week to earn points. Okay. Now, huge shout out to a ton of reps. Honestly, we have 19 reps this week that are averaging over 50 DMs per day. Finally, really good work. You guys are seeing the fruits of it as well. And I think some of those people included are Anthony Wiley, averaging 58 DMs per day, and he is at the very top. He's working his hardest, and he is having more results than ever. Wiley, that's the key. Anyone else listening, that is the key. Work hard and you will get rewarded for it. And that's the only thing you can control. Focus on doing your best every single day. And that mainly is just talk to as many people as you possibly can and give your very best pitch. That's really what you can control. Okay. Our top 5 in DMs per day, we got Jacob at 66, Zay Daggy at 63, Drew Harrison at 59, B Money Mo at 59, and Antonio Wiley at 58. Really good job there, guys. Some other people, some notable names. Logan Ziddings at 56 DMs per day, which is super cool. So good job, Log Dog. No secret there. Okay, but guys, keep your DMs up, especially you guys who listen to Monday's episode. Get your DMs up. Nixon 5, baby. Okay, now, guys, there is something that has been on my mind, and I've been talking about it a lot the last few days, and I'm going to continue to talk about it, and it is about remembering and knowing your why. Okay, so I had an experience yesterday that I want to share with everyone that I actually think is pretty dope for everyone that's in our situation. So I was with Long Island, and they are selling, or were selling, in some of the Hamptons. Okay, they're in West Hampton, and I'm looking out at some of these places, and I'm like, dang, these places are freaking expensive. It's bougie. They're like on the ocean. They're on the beach. They got pools. They got all this cool stuff. Like, it just looks amazing. And I'm like, what do I have to do to have one of those? What do I have to do for my life to be like that? You know? And I'm thinking, obviously, New York, right? So they're all probably finance bros. They're in law. They went to school for 6 years at Harvard and all these other places, right? And then they grinded for 30, 40 years to climb up a corporate ladder to be able to be at the top and make a shiz ton of money, right? So that's what I'm kind of thinking. But I'm like, all right, thinking outside the box, what else can I do? Where can I put my money? I'm making really good money. Where can I put money to help me make more money? How can I grow this thing bigger? How can we do these things, right? So kind of just thinking that way. And lo and behold, if you guys didn't see, yesterday, Gideon posted a house that he's building. And if you haven't seen this house or you haven't seen the pictures of it, you got to go look at it, okay? Because to be honest, you boys knocking in Long Island, this house blows those houses out of the freaking water. Okay. And location, yeah, might be a little different, but from what I know, location is actually prime location and prime real estate in Arizona. Okay. This grounded me really quick. And I've had similar conversations with myself and with sales reps throughout the summer where it's like, man, what else can I do besides knock doors? Okay. What other job could I go do? Where else can I go make money and enjoy my life? Blah, blah, blah. Work is work, guys. It's going to be hard no matter what. But this was really cool to see, like, wow, Gideon, who's done the same exact things as me, who I'm following in his footsteps, and hopefully I've been living my life to a standard where you guys are also thinking, where it's like, hey, hopefully you guys can follow in my footsteps, right? And you guys can get there. And that's what makes me want to elevate. Okay, I always want to be elevating so that you guys can also be elevating, because when I elevate, you elevate. When you elevate, I elevate. We are all pulling each other together, and we are a team that is going to grow and elevate together. Hence the name Elevate. Okay, and that's why I love being able to look up to Gideon, because I'm following him. I'm following his path. He is my leader. He's my mentor, and he's gonna have that freaking bougie house that I was thinking of, dreaming of yesterday, and I have my whole life. So I want you guys to do an activity, and I did this too, and it makes it very real. Okay, I've talked about having your why in your notes. I'm gonna take that another level because we got some new technology out nowadays. So what I want you to do is I want you to think of all of the things you want in your dream life. Okay. For example, for me, I'm like, I want a boat. I want a camper to go camping in. I want a pool at my house. I want, when I get home back to Utah, I want a Hummer truck. My dream car is a Shelby GT500. I want my cast to drive this Lexus. Like, I want these certain things that I've kind of thought of in my head of like what I want my life to look like. And one, I've actually figured out the cost of all of those things and what it would look like to actually own that, so I can be excited and like be ready for it and have the right money in place to go do something like that. But for now, what everyone needs to do, put in ChatGPT all of the things that you want in your life. Okay. And these are things. Yes, this is more temporal, you'd say, or just like materialistic things, whatever. And this might not be your vibe. It might not. If it isn't, then do it on other things that aren't so materialistic. Okay. You can totally do that as well. You can do it about other stuff, but put it into ChatGPT and make it create an image for you with all of the stuff that you want that can help motivate you. That is your dream. That's your dream life. And I want you guys to all know, once that gets done, it's freaking baller to see the image that ChatGPT or whatever AI thing you make creates. Okay. But know this, you are in the right vehicle to go get all of that and more if you really want to. Okay. This vehicle, door-to-door pest control sales, specifically adaptive, specifically at Prime, is a way you can go get those things. Even Dave Warner has a freaking amazing house too. Like, guys, we are in the vehicle to go get that. The only thing stopping you from achieving it is you. It's your dedication, it's your discipline, and it's your work ethic. Okay, because the coolest part about this job is you do not have to wait for a promotion to get paid more. You don't. You just have to work hard. You just have to produce more. You have to grow your own business within the business to go get what you want. And you can 100% do it. Okay, no matter how this summer is, even if you're a rookie and you're not pacing to hit 150K, you can still go do that. There's a regional adaptive who did like 60K his first year, Kenny Gordon, and now he's a regional. He's making a ton of money. He's grown a ton. Okay. Don't let your first few years define you. I know there's a lot of people that are like 19, 20, 21 years old that, to be honest, you'd probably be disappointed if you made 60K this summer. Like, reality check, like, let's come down a little bit and see what your other options are, see what your friends are doing. And sometimes we are in a place where this job really changes the way that we think, and it changes our standards. It raises the floor. It elevates the way we think and our visions. And that's good. But don't let it hurt you so much that you are not taking care of this golden egg anymore, and that you forget about how great this opportunity actually is. And this happens a lot in June and July because it's hard. This job does it. This is where you are really realizing that this job is really hard. Don't give up on your why. Remember it. And it better be worth going through hell and back to go accomplish your why. And if that means knocking doors in the heat and whatever it is and getting rejected, go do it, because that is the easiest way to get where you want to go. Okay, so I am going to be having some meetings with you guys. Your senior team leaders are also going to be having some meetings with you guys this month in June. And we're going to go over some things. So I want you guys to be thinking in your brain. I want you to already have that ChatGPT picture created, the visual. I want you guys to know what you're chasing. And I want you guys to think of some questions. So if you need to write these down, pull out your notes, write this down. Okay, I'm going to remind you of your why. We're going to talk about your why. But what are you looking to accomplish? Like, what is your end goal? What are you really trying to accomplish with your career, with work, whatever it is? Okay, what is that thing you're actually chasing? What is that why? What is motivating you? Okay, why do you do this in the first place? Things like that. And what do you want out of all of this? What do you want out of this summer? Because at the end of the day, guys, I want you guys to be where you want. I want you to achieve what you want. I am here, and I've said it from the start. I am here to help you hit your goals. Okay, and so we're going to have a talk, and you guys should have talks with your senior team leaders as well about your why, and we're going to revisit that, and we're going to remind ourselves of why we're out here, so that way we can light a fire under our butts again like it was in April, and freaking get after it and make sure we're not wasting our time in June, and especially in July as well. But guys, we are in the right vehicle. We have great examples and mentors in front of us, and I hope I can be a great example and mentor to you guys as well. I truly want to live my life in a way that I can inspire all of you guys to live a greater life and to have high visions and to go accomplish goals. Okay, I freaking love all of you guys. If you need anything, reach out, and we'll be chatting soon. Deuces.
'Cause you've been waiting on the next thing I would say. I'm on a new